Okay, so today's worksheet, pretty similar to last week's one. Okay, so they have more questions to practice. Then I noticed that it's only 18 MCQ that are being given to you. So today we will have extra questions to practice. How many of you already finished this part? Finish all the questions?
Yeah, I did it.
You did it. Good. Okay, the rest of you all did, right? How Zanif? Zanif should do. I won't doubt that. Anaki, did you manage to do? You did, good. I know Anaki is very busy, okay, with his schoolwork as well as CCA. Okay. Sneha, you also finish your work, right? Good. Okay. So let's just very quickly go through any problems with this piece of work.
No, only one doubt I had was that if nuclear energy really could emit heat or produce heat, but then it was a no. It kind of shocked me.
It was a no.
Yeah.
Produce heat.
Nuclear energy.
There's a question on nuclear energy, whether it produces heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we will come to that question. Is one of the questions here, is it?
Yeah, one of the question in here.
Okay. So let's look at this first question now. Okay, I think it's pretty straightforward, right? Do you all know the whole of the renewable energy as well as, the non-renewable? Do you all have a list given by your teachers?
I have it in my textbook.
You have it in your textbook. Oh, the textbook. Actually there isn't many, right?
It's all of them.
It's all of them. As in your teacher let you copy,
No, the textbook has all of the energy. Renewable energy and non-renewable energy sources.
Correct. They actually, yeah, I'm looking at the textbook now. Okay. There is one particular one I'm a bit concerned also in the worksheet. All right. So let's look at this question. Do you have the answer to this one?
It's D for downhill.
Yeah, I know. Good, and that's correct. Which of this is actually not renewable, non-renewable energy? Which one?
Fossil fuel.
Fossil fuel, yes, that's right. Because fossil
That's
fuel,
it.
that's right. Okay, do you know why fossil fuel is non-renewable?
It took at least 115 million years for it to produce.
Okay, a long time, right? For it to be formed.
Yeah.
Okay, then if you use it up, it's going to take a long time for more fossil fuel to be formed. That's why it's non-renewable. Okay.
So what's biomass?
Time.
It's
Biomass.
like recycling, like that.
Form. Okay. Right. So once you start, you need to actually keep on, waiting and waiting for new stuff to be formed. Now, biomass, you have it inside your book, right? Let me just see the book for a while, because it seems like you're short of certain notes, Okay, I should have prepared notes for you this time round. Okay. Right. I should give you a set of notes the next lesson. All right. So the next lesson, okay, Zenith, that will be good, right? I think Zenith like notes also. So I'll prepare notes for you, okay, and also certain things to look out for this topic. All right, because I was reading through the questions. Okay, so not very happy with certain things that are put here. I think I elaborate a little bit more. Okay, so if you look at the proper definition for biomass, I put it down here rather than I read out. So Anaki, you're asking about biomass, right? So when you were doing the question, did you think about this definition for biomass? Anaki, you didn't. Suddenly you thought about it. Is that right? Ah, okay. All right. Because I would like to have you guys also try to look for the answers on your own. Okay. So I'll give you some examples of my biomass because you can find a lot of information over the internet as well. Okay. So these are the examples. All right. And nowadays we are already looking into all this. Like we grow a lot of corn, all right, to actually get the energy we need. Okay. But of course, there are people who are actually, against this lah. Is paper considered biomass? Question, because when we burn all these, they give us the energy, right? But paper, do you think paper can give us a lot of energy? Wouldn't say don't have, there will be, but they burn so fast, right? Not okay. Yeah. What do you think, Haresh? Do you think paper is considered biomass?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it can be burned to give us energy, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it comes from organic material, which is good.
Correct. You're right. Because it's like nothing that is chemical about it. Yeah. Well, we wouldn't use good paper as our source of energy. Okay. Maybe it could be like those that are scrap paper. Okay. Sometimes you make paper, you cut out the nice shape. I'm just thinking aloud. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, correct. Sneha, you don't learn biomass. We are just discussing about biomass. All right. And then because Anaki actually asked, yeah, don't worry. Sneha, this is not in the syllabus. That's why just now I quickly flipped the book to see whether it's part of the syllabus or not. Because if it's not in your textbook, then your teacher won't be testing you. Okay, Sneha? So don't worry, yeah. But because Anaki asked, so I want to find the proper definition. Okay, so long as it's organic, all right, and then can actually give us energy, it will be classified under biomass. Then Zenith asked, is paper considered biomass? A very good question. Yeah, a very good question. Okay. What I understand is, and I'm thinking aloud now, we probably won't be using good paper. You're not going to take your good paper to heat it for energy, right? Okay. No doubt, yes, it's from an organic source. The paper that we are actually talking about is an organic source from the trees, right? Okay. So maybe the scrap paper, okay, already people do not use them, right? So they can actually become our biomass feedstock. So Sneha, not to worry. Okay, I think Sneha probably panicked, right? Suddenly we talk about this and it's not in the syllabus. Okay. So answer is actually five of them. Because we can get biomass very easily. For example, okay, like the all these materials, right? We can get it very easily. It's not something that takes a long time to be produced, to be formed. Okay, right? We have a student here who didn't turn on the camera. Shama, can you turn on the camera? Something is in my eye irritating me.
I'm just blink it away. Don't irritate
It
it.
doesn't go. No, it doesn't go away.
Oh, if you keep on rubbing your eyes, will spread in your eyes. I mean, if you keep on yeah. Just blink
True.
it off.
Thank you. All right. Okay, Shama, I like students to turn on the camera so that I can see whether they understood, whether they're participating. All right. Okay. Yeah. because the interaction will be better with the camera on, right? Now, can you imagine I turn off my camera and I talk to you? Hello. All right. Okay, so we are actually going through these questions. Is this your first lesson? Trial lesson. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue over here. Okay, below is a diagram of the coal-fired power station. So you need to identify, right, the correct sequence of energy conversion. Correct sequence. Okay, my trick to do this, usually I look for the starting and the ending. So I look for words related to coal. Okay, I look for words related to generator. Okay, and then this is a shortcut for me. Yeah, I'm just telling you some ways I will deploy. Okay, so I will know, see, I can see this word generator, I can see the word coal. So very obvious, one is the first and one is the last in terms of the sequence. Okay. So start with 4 and with 2. Then I'll check the rest of the sequence, whether it's correct. Yeah, when you heat the coal, right, there's a lot of heat energy produced. So 3 is also correct, followed by kinetic energy in the steam. Okay. And then we have the turbines turning. Right. So our answer is C. Yeah. So one way to shorten, okay, your processing of the question, okay, and finding the answer is to look for certain hints yourself. Question 3, Singapore is an industrialized small country, okay, but it's sunny year round, although little land space, right? So what type of renewable energy is suitable to be harvested? They already said sunny. Okay, yeah. So obviously, we'll be looking at solar energy. Any question here? Shama, you finished your worksheet already?
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Also,
Yeah,
you just suddenly decided to attend the trial lesson.
yes.
Okay. Because usually they will email it to your parents.
I just trial session, so I don't really have a worksheet.
Okay, but you are a local student, right, in Singapore?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm asking because I had students from other countries who joined also. Yeah. All right. So in being in Sec 2, you should be doing this topic as well.
I'm done with the topic.
You're done with the topic. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Ken, let's go on to the next question. How many of the following sources of energy are renewable energy?
3, C. C.
You said
C.
C, and then the
It's 3.
the answer given was D, right?
Oh.
The answer given was D, okay, but I agree with you that the answer is C. Okay, Zenith, do you get C or do you get D?
I got C.
You put down C, right? Okay, how about Anaki and Sneha?
I put D. Because the only non-renewable energy I know is like fossil fuel. So yeah.
Oh, the one you thought is only fossil fuel.
No, like the only non-renewable I know is like fossil fuels. The rest are like renewables. So I put D.
I see. Anaki?
Same D.
You put D. Okay. Right. Actually, just want to highlight this. Okay. Nuclear energy is non-renewable. All right. It's non-renewable. It's recyclable. Okay. So if you have been reading a lot on nuclear energy, you have very good general knowledge, you will know that nuclear energy is non-renewable, but it is recyclable.